I don't know. I didn't go. I was up. I was up very late. The baby wouldn't go to sleep, so I didn't go. Wasn't my day. One 132.20. I'm flying around your neighborhood. Good evening. This is Delta 213 at South Lake Tahoe requesting clearance to San Francisco International Airport.
So P3D cleared from the South Lake Tahoe Airport. For T6 departure, Swap Valley, and that's filed. Maintain 14,000. Expect fall 270. 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 3207.
Delta 213 is cleared to San Francisco, Richie 6, Squaw Valley 14,000, eventually 27,000, 3270 in the box, correct?
Almost 213 Squawk 3207. Hold for release. How much time do you need before you're ready for departure?
3207, I need 1 minute and 27 seconds.
Almost 213, roger. Release for departure. Clearance void if not off in 10 minutes.
Roger, I will call you when I'm born.
Number 37, X-ray, runway 33, cleared.
It's a land 23, so remember 7 is an X-ray.
Angel 7, my heading. Runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 28 right, and would it be possible for an unrestricted climb to say 6,000?
Angel 7, cruise request.
Cleared 6,000, 27.
Center United States 50 with information waiting on board. Press I for Los Angeles International Airport. Delta 3301, radar contact, love lock. Maintain follow 32.
142 is our V2 this evening for a short flight from South Lake Tahoe, Orbs style, to San Francisco International Airport. Flight attendants, put your big buttocks into the seats, please. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's 750 Open Center, clear to the Los Angeles Airport, 63 departure, UDA transition, and filed. Climb via SID, squawk 223. Squawk, please, for United 750. And 750, 3223. Direct clear to Los Angeles International Airport, climb via SID, squawk 3223, United 750. Angel 7, radar contact. Climb and maintain 15, fly heading 030, vector to field.
Up to 15,000, turn to, what was the heading again? Which one?
Angel 7, fly heading 030.
030, Angel 7, thank you.
Master, slave, auto throttles on. +5. The fuck?
Right, do not expect the visual correction will provide you information, Luna.
Alright, so the visual to left information to it.
I don't know. I guess it's called an ORBS fuck up maybe, or like a Nico fuck up when I installed it. Either one. They're not there. It's okay. I don't really need the hangars here. I just want to take off. Beautiful scenery. Look at all the vegetation around with all the snow. That's just fucking gorgeous. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Sit the fuck down. Thank you so much. I love you.
Okay, back to only one left distance.
Did you install new scenery and run the vector? Nope. Nope, I didn't do shit.
Yeah, it's 10:37.
Think I think that's
Wow, that's a nice little turn. Jeez. Flight attendants, sit the fuck down, please. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's 10:37 at San Francisco Tower 120.5.
the contact San Francisco Tower 120.5 United States.
And Toga. Toga set. And Toga is set. Roger, thank you. You're welcome. Anytime. Be the man. I like you. I like you too. And 80 knots. Chickadee check. Oh. Rotate.
So Angel 7, turn
Hello.
20 degrees right.
Alright.
That's your ILS Yankee runway 33 final approach choice. Just on the pilot's discretion.
A what?
Maintain 10,000. Sacramento International altimeter 301.
Right to 020 descend to
Yeah, that's yeah.
10,000.
That's what Tom was telling me. That's what Tom was saying.
Push 7.
Yeah.
Angel 7, affirmative event.
Yeah.
20 degrees to the right. Maintain 10,000.
They all
ILS
fucked
Yankee
up.
runway
So if they
333.
change one, that's not good enough.
Expect 33 right. 7.
Why? Okay, can I go check it out in 2 minutes? Where is it? Upstairs or downstairs? Okay, fine. Okay. Let me. Okay. Okay. Just so you know, okay, my motion platform makes the same beam when I turn it on. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll take a look at it.
Angel 7, descend, maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000. Point step.
Delta 13, passing 11,000 direct squad body VOR.
Delta 13, Oakland Center, without contact. 6 miles west of the South Lake Tahoe Airport. The ring altimeter 3016, climb and maintain level 270.
270213.
Windows 7, 718-3000.
718-3000, and we'd like it left over at break for like 3-3 at 800 feet, 400 knots.
Windows 7, Roger, flighting 350.
350, Windows 7.
Windows 7, once you cancel your part clearance, I'll have the instructions for the overhead. The DO altimeter is 3013.
The plan to be climbing 2,600 via the 6-3 is.
And 750 open center radar contact. Windows 7, did you copy?
Windows 7 copies. We're canceling that far.
Windows 7, Roger. Report initial.
Windows 7, okay. And confirm for Blue Angel 7 that we are cleared for the break.
Windows 7, just advising your initial, and then I'll have the break instructions for you.
Windows 7 will go. Windows 7 to 17-mile initial.
Maintain followable 350.
Climbing gain file 239 750.
Windows 7 to 16-mile initial for runway 33.
Windows 7, your break, your discretion, and advising you in the break.
Break at my discretion, advisement of the break. Thank you, Windows 7. Windows 7's in the break.
Completely just run my, just verify you're looking to land at, Beale or, Lincoln.
Windows 7, clear land.
Well, 30 on center off discretion, maintain follow 280.
This is the pilot celebration and maintain flight level 280 for Delta 3301.
American 209, flight, present heading, chef 2 is off localizer, maintain 4000.
Present heading, enter the localizer at 4,000, American 209.
And that's 213 with a request, if possible.
313, go ahead.
Yes, any chance I could change my my arrival into the Modesto arrival?
Delta 213, roger. Clear to the San Francisco Airport, direct seats and the Modesto 8 arrival. Maintain flight 270.
Direct seats into the Modesto arrival, 213.
American 209, 788, 2500.
2,500 American 2.
American 209, San Francisco Airport, 10 o'clock, 3 miles, advised in sight.
We got the airport in sight, 209.
American 209, flight present heading to join the final, clear visual for turn next to left.
Alright, those we're intercepting localizer right now, and we're close to the, confirm the Iowa. We left, not sure where the visual are.
American 209, now you're cleared visual for turn next to left.
Hey, clear for visual to the left, American 9.
American 209, connect San Francisco Tower 120.5.
Louis Tower 120.5, every day, American 209.
Delta 3301 descent to Bodega 2 level, San Francisco altimeter 3014.
Descend via the Bodega 2 level for Delta 3301.
Concentric reading tonight at 8.640 at 3000. Yeah, 16 open center radar contact.
Oakland Center, Skywest 4771, level 350.
Cash 4771 Oakland Center radar contact. United 16, call maintain fault 330.
Maintain 630, United 16.
All 215 affirmative, you can expect that and clear direct to Steeds. Charlie Echo Delta Echo Sierra. Delta 13 Oakland. Delta 213 Oakland Center.
Sorry, I fell asleep with you.
Delta 213 affirmative, you can expect the RNAV visual approach. Cleared direct to Steed. Charlie Echo Delta Echo Sierra.
Perfect. Direct, he said, and then I could expect the RNAV visual 1 right, 213. Thank you.
Delta 213 for the pilot discretion, maintain level 200.
200, 213.
Is there any chance you get level 320 United 760.
Yeah, it's 750 for direction of flight, maintain 12310, and 33 is available if you'd like that. Just advise.
That's okay, I'll just take file 310, so we'll maintain direction of flight 9750.
Delta 13 feet, that maintain 11,000, San Francisco, altimeter 3014.
Down to 1013.
Good evening, Oakland Center, Alaska 342 with the flight level 35070 to the north of the Tocos intersection.
342, Oakland Center.
Hello, ASUS. If you just joining me, we are doing the Arna Visual runway 1 right.
Squad 3221.
Which is basically ILS runway 28 left, circle to them runway 1 right. Should be a fun one.
Scouts 4771, clear direct and Wadsit. Send up house discretion, maintain followable 240. Scouts 4771, I don't have Wadsit on my flight plan.
So fucking get it.
Makes sense. Scouts 4771, roger. Just send up house discretion, maintain followable 240. Alright, pilot discretion and 240. Thank you, Scouts 4771. Delta 32, unexpected visual approach, turn up to it left, San Francisco altimeter 3014. Was that last call for Delta 3301? Delta 3301, affirmative. Okay, roger that. Expecting visual approach for runway 28 left for Delta 3301. Guide 750, radar service terminated, change to advisory frequency approved, yeah.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival and sit the fuck down, bitches.
Guide 750, radar service terminated, change to advisory frequency approved.
Advisory, thanks for your service, United 50.
Delta T13 to 718, 8,000.
Down to 8 for 213. Autopilot off, auto throttle off, everything
Delta
off.
T13, advise me of the airport for the bridges in sight.
Actually, we'll call when I have the airport, the bridge inside, 213. And here it comes, a fun approach into San Francisco. Level the land of opportunities.
So 213 at RT doing the visual final approach course. And maintain 8,000.
Maintain 8,000. After Archie, we will join the visual, the final course for the visual. Then we have the runway and the bridges in sight.
So 213 cross RT at about 8,000. Or correction, cross RT at 8,000. Cleared RNAV visual runway 1 right approach.
Archie at 8. RNAV visual 1 right approach. 213. Yeah, I have the runway and the bridges in sight. I can't see shit, motherfucker. Shit. But I mean, come on. If I say that, they just clear me for the approach. So then, why would I not say that? That's so silly.
9816. I'm showing probable 330 as your final. What altitude are you requesting? We're supposed to have quickly doing like I think 16. We got something. I think it was
Dude, I mean,
yeah,
why on earth would I not do that if it makes my flight go faster? I mean, it's silly.
Since it's 330 and I think it's 16.
But lying is not bad if it helps you. It's only bad if it hurts you. That's what my parents told me. Oh, look at those lights. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good, papi. Nice. Nice. That will motivate you to fly more.
I remember TB4DV2.
Remember TJ4 Tango Victor, Sunny.
Thanks, Sunny.
I don't have shit in sight yet. Or I should break under the clouds by Dumba. Or maybe Sepin.
Fox 342, proceed right. Lock this descent at pilot's discretion, maintain probable 240.
Direct level 240, Alaska 342.
Sounds to me like a good computer right there, my friend. The 7700 you could clock to 4.7 without a problem. I think it's a 4 core, right? 4 core. You can do like 4.7, even 4.8.
Delta 3301, descend maintain 6,000, 140.
Alright. Landing gear down.
I'm gonna go on 140 on the heading. What was that altitude?
3301, this one maintain 6,000.
Down to 6 and then 140 on the heading, jump 3301.
Alright, 4 flaps. Look at this fucking scenery. Are you looking at the same thing I'm looking at?
T3D connection for 16,000, 0.5.
0.5, my friend. Thank you very much for accommodating this. I appreciate it.
Okay.
2,500.
Good evening, Tower. Delta 213 with you on the yard of visual runway 1 right.
Delta 213, San Francisco Tower, good evening, winds 210 at 4, runway 1 right, clear.
1 right, clear to land 213. And I have traffic at my 11 o'clock. I shouldn't worry about that, right? Yes, it is.
South of the 800, on them.
Yeah, it's Orbix. Of course, it's FlightBeam. It's the scenery.
Jersey Tower, 204 Jingle Victors, 5.5 miles southeast of the airport, and like last picture.
Tango Victor, Pacific Tower, height 10, Sierra Cost, height 10, Sierra Cost.
Ident, we're built 206, and like last picture.
Radar contact 5 miles southeast San Francisco. Texas altimeter is 3014 and fly clear to enter the San Francisco airspace and fly westbound.
Brother Bravo, westbound, 204 Victor.
I have traffic like 1,000 feet below me. What is it?
San Francisco Tower, United 93.
Uh-oh.
United 930 heavy San Francisco Tower.
United 930 is gate Gulf 84. Having difficulty picking up current ASUS for San Francisco. It's already to push the start.
United 930, roger. We'll get the ATIS up here shortly. It's coming up now. Push and start at your discretion. Advisory for taxi.
I have traffic getting very close to me.
Up on the screen here, United 30, current ATIS will advise, I'm ready to taxi.
1,000.
Report Tango Victor traffic 11 o'clock, less than a mile, southwest bound, inbound for a slam runway 1 right at 737. Reported side customer killed.
Unfortunately, Victor, we're looking for traffic and we're hitting a lot of activities.
Report Tango Victor, I think.
And there's my runway in sight.
Report Tango Victor, proceed to the proceed to the tower.
We're at the tower, we have the 37 inside, 2 Victor.
Delta 213, traffic off your right side. There is a helicopter proceeding northwestbound.
Yeah, inside 213.
Delta 213, roger. Maintain visual separation from traffic. I'll do the same.
Roger.
Reporting a Victor, maintain visual separation from the 737.
If you get in my way, I'm gonna crash you.
We'll go
So.
for 204 Tango Victor.
Oh, look at
Or for Tango
this.
Victor, disregard.
Vincent Tower, United, 1414, like, copy IFR smooth.
United 1414, San Francisco, good evening. Stand by for a PDC.
Stand by, United 1414.
Landing. Oh, look at that perfect approach. Look at that fucking approach. I don't like tweaking my own horn, guys, but this is pretty fucking good.
40, 30, 20, 10.
L4 Tango Victor, hold the flat tower, cross runway 28 left, cross runway 28 right. Landing at signature will be doing VATSIM from the tower, and use caution for multiple aircraft within the terminal area. We're at the tower, cross to left to right lane for us.
That was pretty fucking good, huh? Shit. I don't want to tweak my own horn.
1310 at 4 altimeter 301.
No, there's no
turn
way.
left 1 able, cross runway 1 left.
Left turn, cross 1 left, 213. No, there's no winds.
San Francisco Tower, United 930.
Actually, I'm lying.
Yeah,
There are no winds, but
I'm not sure what the issue is.
actually, hold on. I'm missing historical winds. That's the problem.
11850 is incorrect.
So there probably is
giving a
wind.
west home. It is information.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Departure runway 34.
Yeah, hold on.
All the
Wait.
information is incorrect.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I was landing with about a 15 knot crosswind.
Not up 100% yet. It's primed, but it's not up. So just give us another couple minutes and we'll have it up. I'll advise you when it's up.
I had it from Parabutan, so I had to cut
Okay, no big
historical
deal.
data.
Can we just get one way to expect and the current altimeter?
United 930 Heavy. Sure thing. Expect runway 28 left. San Francisco altimeter 3014.
Very good. Any chance we can get to be right for United 930?
United 930 Heavy. Expect runway 28 right.
28 right, United 930. We'll advise ready attention.
The fuck is that?
Good evening, San Francisco Tower, Gold
It's a big jet floating.
Pushback. We have received BC.
Delta 1219 San Francisco Tower. Are you going to be pushing on the Alpha or are you going to push into the alleyway?
Say again, the 1219?
Jesus Christ.
Delta 1219. Push started. Is at your discretion. Advisory for taxi.
Copy that. Push at discretion, Delta 1219.
Delta 2 cross runway 28 left, cross runway, cross runway 28 right, cross runway 28 left, take taxi to ramp via Alpha, and have a great night.
Cross to a left, right, and after 213. Thank you.
San Francisco Tower, Delta 3001 with you for runway 28 left on the visual. Delta 3301 San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, clear lane. Runway 28 left, clear lane, Delta 3301.
United 14, we're still ready to copy IFR to Reno. We've got the current altimeter setting at least. The P8 is enough.
Was that United 1414 calling? Affirmative, United 1414. United 1414, you should have a PDC, I'll send it again for you.
Flight time paper hardware and cross check.
Yeah, we've got the setting 3014. Tower, United 930 heavy range. United 930 heavy, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot.
United 930 heavy, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot, Charlie, hold short of runway 19.
Taxi and hold short of runway 28 right via Alpha, Charlie. Holding short of 1 right and 1 left, United 930.
November, I don't know if, yeah, I think it's November India Sierra Zulu 10. Whoever you are, that. November. Fuck. What the fuck?
Up 3301, exit left when able, taxi ramp via Alpha, this frequency, good night. Alright, left when able, taxi via Alpha, have a good day, thanks for ATC,
yeah,
3301.
Yeah, so whoever you are, I will show you the tiller and the flight controls if you want, because I never heard of you, so you probably new. So I'd like to welcome my new members with a little peek of the actual cockpit, no? Because you can't actually appreciate it from these cameras. So let's see, we have this. We have the dual CDUs. This is the how do you call it? This is the fuck. I'm blacking out. Oh yeah, fully motorized TQ. So everything is fully motorized, including the you know, like if I put the toe brake, then the brake will go off. See, no, and then you have the you know, the trim, of course. And then the speed brakes and the auto throttle all move. No, they have a life of their own. Then basically we have you know, the main instrument panel here. Let me just put some light. There we go. So we have the main instrument panel here. No, chun chun chun, chun 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 chun. Fuck, hold on. This guy. And then we have then this is the tiller right here. See, this tiller is active control loading. So basically, if I go like this, like when I'm stopping, like this, and like this, but then if I'm going fast, it will become increasingly harder to move the tiller. Just like, you know, the same deal that goes for the rudder pedals, which you can't see. Let me see if I could give you some light. Yeah, so basically the rudder pedals and the toe brakes are also active control loading. So in other words, if I'm trying to give rudder when I'm going too fast, it's gonna be a lot harder than when I'm going very slow.
Ready for taxi clearance.
And then what else we have here? Okay. Also, the flight the controls are also control loading. So, you know, like when I'm hand flying above 10,000 feet, it's a lot harder than when I'm on final, right? Everything is fully functional in the pedestal. So, you know, we have the fire test, and then everything is fully implemented. This right here is empty right now. Let me see. Can you see this or not? Okay, so these two things are empty right now. That's where is gonna be the volume controls for the new intercom system that I'm installing soon. And then the cockpit, as you can see, the whole interior is 100%. How do you call it? Replicated. So you have the you have the speakers for the ATC when I don't want to use a headset. You have the fake emergency escape rope, and then those have vents that actually work. They actually throw air for the air conditioner. Let's see what else we have here. And then this whole wall is all black plexiglass, and it's locked by an aluminum piece. So basically, it's impossible to open the door when there's a lot of turbulence. And then I have, let's see, I mean the side walls right there. You can see, the all, like the real thing. The map lights, those map lights also are from a real plane, so they work like a real plane. I'll show you on my side. You have like this, no? You have the map, it's just like the real plane. These things are fucking hard to get, believe it or not, no? But I managed to find some. These things are like very important and very hard to get. Those little handles. And then this also, I mean, basically it's everything, no? And I have 220-degree field of view when I'm flying into San Francisco at night with all the orb shit installed. I don't do 3 screens because it has a big hit on the performance, no? Then here I have a touchscreen panel. This is for the motion platform. So basically, if I press park, right now it's basically gonna park the motion platform. And I could safely get out and walk around. Otherwise, I don't recommend you do that. And then the whole flight, this is the motor loading. So you can see like the motor and the drives, they're like level D quality. So they don't even take a little, they don't even work as hard. So they're very efficient. Care to disclose what you have in this rig? Of course, yeah, of course. Let me put this bad boy away. So I have 4 computers here. Okay. Let me see if I could go even a step farther and actually show you what they look like. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna go do something I actually never done before, which is show you the what the outside looks like. I'm gonna take this camera right here, and I'm gonna make this camera a full screen camera, and then I'm gonna show you the rig. I'm not gonna be able to talk to you guys. I would just tell you briefly hold on, wait. So the rig that runs the flight simulator is i7-6950X. That's a 10-core hyper-threading. It's off the clock at 4400, and then they run basically they're prepared. Each one of the 85-inch TVs is running 4K with an individual GTX Titan X Pascal. Let me see if I could show you. Let me see if this will work. I could show you right now. Let me see. Oh no, hold on. Components are a mix from real aircraft parts, and then they're like I call it like the best in class. So basically, it's like the best of each thing that you can get. So they're not all one thing. Okay, so here we go. I could show you that right here. I could show you like this. So this is my instructor station. By the way, this is the first time I'm ever doing this. So this is my instructor station right here. No open cockpits. No offense to open cockpits, but their stuff is not that good. Yes, some FDS. There are some things from FDS. Mainly is from CP Flight Simulation Center, and then Agran from Turkey. So this is my instruction station right here. Here I could literally control everything that there is to control, from the aircraft position. You know, I could create scenarios for engine fires and all that shit. I could go to failures, right here, failures, and I could basically be like, okay, so I want my my APU failure the day of. You know, I could put whatever I want. I could do engine fire, I could do fire, engine 1 fire, handle pulled, and I could set exactly when I want it to happen. No, and then if I show you right here, the rig is your overhead CP flight. Yes, oh yeah, my overhead, the forward and the aft are CP flight. I think they're hands down the best one. You can't even come close to it. That's my opinion. Is the and that's why I have everything CP flight. So here, I don't know if you can see this, but this is the computer that's running. So basically, I have the i7-6950. As you can see, the maximum was 70 Celsius, which is high, but not you know, manageable. And then I have 3 Titan X Pascals. Of course, only one was running because I only have one screen right now. And then this one actually reached 72, the maximum, and now it's a 68. I guess that's getting all of the autogen and the lights from the scenery. And then these ones, of course, are off right now because I don't have the how do you call it, the 3 screens set up. And then this is actually very interesting. So this is a 10-core CPU that basically was running 100%. The maximum was 100% on every core. So whoever tells you that Prepare is a single core application, they're partially telling you the truth and they're partially lying. Yes, the first core is gonna render all that stuff, so that's always gonna be the bottleneck. But you know, as you can see here, you know, and I'm under this on real time, and like basically most of the flight, I have every single one of my cores between 70 and 90% working. So yes, it's true what they say, but you know, like at the same time, it's not like FSX. It's a little better. My GPU is actually working at 100% right now, no, which is quite impressive. And then it's at 68 Celsius, no, and then that's it for here. Now, if you want, I mean, well, I mean, if you guys want, I could show you what the computers look like outside, and what the motion platform looks like from the outside. It's pretty cool. I could do that if you really want to. So I'll wait for your response. Regarding the screens, you consider a wrapper? Yes, I did. I did consider a level D mirror style projector, but the only problem with that is that I really enjoy flying in 4K. And then the best how do you call it? The best projector is going to give you a version of 1080p. I know we're gonna say there are 4K HD projectors. Well, I have news for you, that is total bullshit. I mean, you know, like if I had a projector here and I turn this light on like this, right? It would totally fuck up the whole screen. So it's not, you know, like I like to have the very tight how much money you got in this setup? My gosh, $2 million. And then don't forget that this is a bedroom in Manhattan, so it's not a fucking warehouse. I don't have the luxury of having like a whole warehouse. So to include the wraparound screens, which the platform can take because this platform has a payload, I still have another 1,500 kilograms to add shit to it, right? if I were gonna go to that route, it would really limit the motion that I could have in terms of the axis, right? So that's why I also chose to stick with this. I did contact the guys in Australia to come over to New York and price something out to have the vaporized screens, but to be honest with you, I'm leaning against that. Like, you know, I like my 4K. I mean, you saw coming in at night in KSFO, you know, I was having 60 frames per second the entire time, and you saw how fucking beautiful it looked. In a projector, those lights would not look that way because of the white balance. I mean, the black balance. So you wouldn't have that. The black wouldn't be as dark, so the lights wouldn't look as good. So I'm gonna show you some stuff from outside. I am gonna lose my microphone when I go outside, but it's okay. My voice is pretty, but you're gonna hear it all the time. Okay, so as you can see, curious to know what kind of general no, actually, the motion platform is actually ran by 6th level, the electric. They're actually electric. They take they take a total of 440 volts, and then I'm here in the I'm in New York, so what I have to do is I have to run 4 lines of 110 and then convert it into like basically a mega power supply. There's no fluids, and it's 100% maintenance free. The reason why I didn't go from hydraulics, besides the obvious option that the obvious reason that they are basically becoming obsolete, is that the electric ones from Schneider Electrics in Germany are actually, they could actually handle the same, if not more, payload than the hydraulic, and basically and they're like maintenance free. So that's the reason why I chose to do that. No, and I love the fact that like I don't have to do to do maintenance. No, they actually come with a serial number from Schneider Electric in Germany, and then the whole motions hardware, which unfortunately I don't have a camera that will actually reach over there, but that's that's pretty impressive. It's a whole huge thing you open up, and it has the motion controllers for each one of the motors, and it's actually very impressive, no? And then whatever translates the aircraft data to motion is an upgraded level D motion controller that also from Schneider Electric that they use in the CAE simulators also. So yeah, so I'm very happy with this stuff. It's pretty good. Any other questions? Because I don't usually do this. I literally just did a whole walk around and show you everything. No, just because I saw people here that I never seen before, and I wanted to welcome you with all the information that you wanted to know. So as you have me here, honest and willing to talk, you better ask now, because I'm not gonna do this every time. How much bank angle can you get? Okay, so the maximum bank angle is set to 31 degrees right now. The bank is 31. The pitch I believe is 40. And then the other things I measure in centimeters, and I don't know the exact, but I mean, because it's 6 degrees of motion, so basically. I know that the one that's the most limited is the yaw, and just because of the restrictions of the room, when you combine yaw with heave and with bank, it's pretty. Yes, well, yeah, those are actually the Earthquakes Q10Bs. They're actually tactile transducers, which basically all of the, like, every time I lower the flaps, I don't know if it will work right now. No, oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so every time I lower the flaps, instead of hearing a noise that is very unrealistic, because in the cockpit you don't hear the noise, it creates a vibration that you will hear when the flaps, like they drag by the flaps. When you raise the landing gear after departure, the entire fucking cockpit shakes and rattles, just like in real life. So those things are they're actually very, very powerful, and they provide for both sides. They provide the very, very low frequency, heavy duty. The stick shaker, I actually have the stick shaker. I have them in a box. I bought them and I have them in a box, and I haven't installed them because I never really cared to install them. I mean, yeah, I have them, and I have the USB thing to do it. I just never did it because I don't like installing. But I should do it because I have them in a box somewhere. I should just install them. I already bought them. Might as well put them in. No. But even if you have a cockpit that is in a desktop, like instead of investing money on a good sound system, I would tell you it's a million times more worth it to get a good transducer, a good tactile transducer, or like I guess you can call it a butt kicker, because those things bring realism like you wouldn't believe. So no more questions. I want to set up my next flight, which I am. Okay, so no, it was not all prima. Well, it depends what your question refers to, right? There are a lot of people that like basically took everything and then they have a cockpit that is spaghetti cables all over. This cockpit is 100% made of circuit boards, so there's not a whole bunch of cables, so it's actually very, very clean. Like for instance, the main instrument panel came from CP Flight, and it's basically like a daisy chain with the pedestal. The both CDUs run with Ethernet cables only. There is no video adapter that goes into there. This is one monitor. That's one monitor. This is two small monitors. All these things have an actual, you know, this is not like a screen. It's an actual real a real gouge that is connected to a power supply. So yes, I built it myself, but I can't take credit for putting every single knob together because I wanted to go with a route that would basically make it last a long time and then very easy to troubleshoot. Like I can't stand those cockpits that like you go behind and you see like a million cables that you don't know what to do with. Like I like to keep my cockpit very, very clean. So that's why I went with you know, I went with all of the very, you know, high quality stuff that you can buy. The nav database is, I use ProSim. People always ask me if I use the PMDG NGX, and the answer is a big fat no. That's a big no for cockpit building. You don't want to do that. So I use ProSim software, which is I think is like the best suite to do the 7.3 and the 320. And then I have the I purchased the Navigraph database, so it gets installed automatically every time a new one comes out. I did. Yeah, I did. I did record a build. I did record like a 5-minute video of the whole build process, and I never edited it, and I never bothered to. How do you call it? To publish it. But it's basically, you know, like. But it was a build when, you know, when it was first built in this apartment. I had a single seat trainer on another apartment. That one went, basically I got rid of all that stuff and I started from scratch. And yeah, I do have a build where like we're first building the platform and you see the platform broken into all the pieces, and getting it up the stairs and the elevator was a pain in the ass. And I have all that stuff in the video that I will eventually publish, but I haven't yet. Let's see. I took possession of this apartment for the sole purpose of building the simulator, because it was the only place I could find that had 15-foot ceilings in Manhattan. So I took possession on November 1st. And by November 2nd, I had every single piece, every single hardware, and every single thing basically ready to shipped already and arrived. I built everything myself. I finished on November 15th, and then on November 18th, the guys from Belgium, from Motion for Simulators, the whole crew came to New York and installed the entire platform. That took them 1 week. So by December 1st, I had a fully operational cockpit, so I would say like 1 month. However, you know, I eventually added the control loading and all that stuff, and that came later on. So from start to finish, to be 100% complete, it took me about 6 months. but I had a toy to play with after a month. No, actually, I have no. The only issue that I have is prepared V4.1. And that's because but that's also because I like to once I hit a sweet spot, I like to fucking fuck with the overclock a lot. And then I always try to start like pushing the envelope, and then and then my sim crashes and my computer crashes. I mean, I can't blame anybody but myself. So, I mean, hardware-wise, I haven't had like no issues whatsoever. Like everything is 100% reliable, and like I never had to like I never had something not work. I mean, I guess I got lucky, no? But no recurring issues, except when I go crazy and I push the overclock too much and it gets fucked up, but that's expected, right? Well, never. I mean, I'm thinking that the time frame for me to have to start upgrading stuff is when I move to the 737 Max. But I mean the 737-800 has been this way for many decades. So I don't see myself like, I mean, yes, I did go through 2 sets of yokes, but that's because I'm a piece of shit and I am very snob. I'm a snob, and like basically I like to keep them nice and fresh and new, and the control loading I like to have the pressure, but I didn't have to replace them. This is the second throttle that I go through. Again, the other one wasn't as good, so I wanted a better one, but I didn't have to replace it. And then every time that CP Fly comes out with a new version, improved version or something, I get that something, but I don't have to get it. I just get it because I want to. So I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have to. Yes. Oh yeah. I have a custom loop. I have a custom loop. That water cools each one of the GPUs and the CPU. And I also have a computer case that came, one of those fancy glass ones. And I took out all of the glass and I put dust cover, so my computers don't actually have any walls. It's just a big dust cover ball. That's it. And I do that because in the summer months especially, I like to create a lot of airflow, and I don't believe in having a glass case. That's just fucking stupid. So I have just like a regular dust cover around the whole thing, but everything is exposed. And in terms of like the computer and the GPUs, every single thing is from this year. I don't like. Yes, I am. Oh my God! You just fucking broke my heart. You just broke my heart. The one thing that I don't have, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to have, is a heads-up display. And the reason for that is I have a heads-up display unit from a real Boeing 737-800. I just haven't found a reliable software or like a reliable interface for it. So it is killing me out, because I don't know if you can tell, but I love to hand fly, right? And hand flying, I mean, with a heads-up display is so much better. And no, you can't see one because it's not installed, and you just broke my heart, because that's the one thing that I'm missing that I really want. But as of today, it's just so hard to get a software that will run it, like solidly. It's just it's very hard to find. So I decided to just not install it for now. And I don't believe in putting a dummy one just for show. I mean, that's just stupid. If I can't use it, then what the fuck do I want to hear? But yeah, I had one and I thought about putting it here and then basically pressing the button to go up and down just for show, but that's not gonna do shit for me. Like, I actually like it to work, and I can't get a nice, whenever the software comes out, it will be here. Yeah, it's I mean, I will either have to license it from Boeing, and basically pay like $1 million for it, right? Which is totally insane. Or wait for somebody that's smart enough to create like an interface for it, no? Because when you get a simulator from CAE, you're paying over $1 million for the licensing data and all that stuff. So you're getting all basically real airplane parts, but you're paying 20 million for a simulator. You're paying like between 17 and $25 million for a simulator of a 737. So that's different. That's not. I can't justify that in my fucking house, right? But the first time I see somebody that comes out with a heads-up display, I will get it. Okay, my friends, subscribe. Oh no, I wasn't good. No, I wasn't joking. I was telling you the truth. No, it wasn't a joke. It was an honest answer. So, my friends, hit the subscribe button and join me in every flight. I love having people like to chat with when I'm flying, and I usually have some people that you will recognize on the right seat, so we get to chat and stuff. And then right now I'm gonna do one more flight tonight. I'm trying to figure out which one that is. It's probably gonna be somewhere on the West Coast or LaGuardia or whatever has shitty weather. But I will definitely be back very soon, in the next few minutes. Thank you for your time, my friends, and it was a great pleasure.